Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ads coming up. Fuck. I took a fat fucking nap on the couch after I took a shower. I hope you're all doing well, chat. So, let me do a little bit of an explanation for you fuckers. I've been holding off on Intervallo 4.5. I knew it was something we could do, but I wanted this to kind of be like, I thought 4.5 would be like a good way to kind of like hype ourselves up for coming back into I just spent the last of my fucking stamina like a fucking idiot. My Incafellan. I thought it'd be a good way for us to kind of like get back into the flow for when we finally got back to doing Limbus. So I was kind of holding it off as best as I could. But well, counterpoint. This here event I cannot do. For obvious reasons. Let me show you. Oh, I'll wait. I'll wait for the ads to be done. The show. There are reasons why we will be doing Chapter 4 Intervallo today. Yeah, redid the profile image a little bit. I really like this. Like I think the purple looks really nice with the gold. So I've been using this. Quite happy with it. This will be the last song we do. Alright, chat, welcome back. Hold on, I'm just setting something up real quick. So here's the thing. This event can't do the actual event. I have bought jack fucking squat. I have bought my shard boxes. I bought the poles. And I bought the ID. I bought the important things. Right? Is my voice coming through, by the way? Is everything working? Just making sure. Hello? Hello? Everything else is extra. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I really want these 5 things because I think they're very cool and I like having them. But that's a me thing. I understand that. But it's a me thing that I want. So being that I want to get these. No, I don't have the announcer yet. I have the ID, the shard boxes, and the poles. I bought 5 of the threads. 3 of these tickets. Like I want the fancy effect, and I want the announcer. Like this too. I'd like these 3 specifically, the fancy effect one, like the announcer and the 2 fancy effects. Now, what you wouldn't generally say is, hey bitch, go do some mirror dungeons. I'm at 225 for the week on my projection cap. That's 9. Now that's pretty low, honestly. I should be closer to like 18 or something. So when I was doing my mirror dungeons, I was getting about 60 to 80 a mirror dungeon run. That's ass. That is dog shit. That's not very good. That ain't a lot at all. Now why? Well, this is the team I'm running. This team is shit. It works. That's from the event. These are the only 2 W Corp IDs I have. And I sharded fucking Prince Merceau to get extra. And then it's stuff I pulled from Walpurgis. And then I had a whole bunch of Rhodia, so I sharded a I sharded a Ryoshu just to have another fucking SSR I could use. Because this is my only SSR Ryoshu. Also, no Dimensional Shredder, obviously. So, I'm now up to 100 Premier Dungeon runs. But, and Corp over Red Eyes is... See, this is why I should have double checked with you guys, because I did not shard Red Eyes. Is Red Eyes good? It's too late now, obviously, but... My entire, my thought process is... So, Red Eyes is, like, very limited in the form that it's a, Walpurgisnacht, ID, right? But, like, I was thinking about it, being that we're getting a double drop of Season 6 IDs next patch, like, today. Like, I got so much shit here to get still. So I was like, I'm just gonna get one of these out of the way. That was my idea. Yeah. And I can just get this one when Walpurgisnacht comes back around. So. But I've been doing a fuckload of mirror dungeon. Because I've been trying to get points because I have fuck ass for W Corp units. So to get spooked by N-Corp, you have to wait until season 8. I'm still planning on playing enough to finish off all of these that I can get. Like, that's still the plan. I'm still planning on trying to get all of them. Like, I have until the end of the year, literally. Obviously, once I finish Ruina, it should be much easier. But yeah. But like for the next event, right? The next event is most likely going to be a high show event, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I get either the fucking Dawn or Heathcliff, if I get both, it's 8. Fucking literal freebie. A fucking joke. So, I've got that fucking Sinclair ego too from the battle pass. Well, no, I don't. I haven't grabbed it yet. I've got was it the Dawn one? So, unless they delay season 7, is there not going to be an event with the 2 units coming out later today? Nah. Well, shit. Yeah. Let's just pull for them. Okay, well, again, either way, I need to finish this event off. So we're going to do Intervallo, this one, for Chapter 4. Again, I wanted to hold off on it, but we're just going to get it done with. Yeah. Some sort of gauntlet fight. I ain't fucking worried about that shit at all. Or whatever it is. I will worry about when we get to it. I hate how this is sorted. About that, no worrying about that. No event or railroad. Just gonna be new banners up until 31st. Okay, that's good to know. Well, it's gonna be me focus on Mirror Dungeon, and honestly, my Mirror Dungeon speed is gonna increase like a motherfucker when I go from whatever the fuck this is back to this, at the very least. So, yeah. Yeah, I am insanely happy right now with the state of the account, honestly, because like the rupture setup is very good. Like even like the bleed, like I mean obviously I've like pulled some of these off, right, and some like just general stuff, but like got 3 La Manchalans, which is pretty cool. You get the fuck on that. 3 La Manchalans. Got the She Association, we got off a Lucky Puller, right? So that's pretty nice, and obviously when the next season comes around, we can come back and grab some of these. Sinkings, I feel like is in a really good spot here as well for what we've got set up so far. I haven't worked on the poise setup stuff, which not too much on charge either. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, out of all the stuff I ended up grabbing from Walpurgisnacht, I'm really happy about the obviously like Dawn and Erodia are really good, right? Fucking Gregor's kind of cool. I really like Ishmael just because I'm happy to use Ishmael. But fucking LobCorp Solemn Lament Yi Sang is just so much fun. I love this ID so much. He's so good, dude. The ding 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 is so much fun, and his skills look so cool when he uses it. It's very fun. Now, obviously, Rhodia does the most damage on my mirror dungeon runs, but you know, nonetheless. What's up, Da Hermit? What's up? What's up? But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do Intervallo to get some goddamn exchange points for this. And yeah. Oh, yeah, and with us doing a ton of mirror dungeon, I'm at, I think the last time I showed you guys, the last time I had Limbus on stream, I think it was at like 160. We're at 230 now. It's been a lot of mirror dungeon. It's been a lot. I want to go back to using the rupture team. The rupture team is much nicer. Please let me go back. The problem is I was running the sinking team, like the setup, and I have 5 units on here that can do inflict sinking. That means I can upgrade like the sinking like ego gift things that they give you, right? I can't do that with this team. So I have to leave them unupgraded. I'm so excited to be done with this fuck-ass event. Since playing Ruina, I really want the W Corp stuff now, but man, yeah. Hopefully next time we get another W Corp event, if that ever happens, I can, we'll be at a better spot, but yeah. Alright. You guys know what this is. Everyone's favorite fucking notepad docky. Alright. I'm shooting Spotify. Quiet you. We got a banger to get through. I wanted to wait. Oh, other thing. We're gonna do this. What are we gonna do when we're done with each episode? I'm going to see what we're at points wise for the event. If we need to, we're going into mirror dungeon. If we don't need to, I'm gonna go get my shit kicked in Ruina again. So I have until about 5 o'clock, and then I gotta dip out because I gotta go get lunch with my, not lunch, sorry, it'll be dinner with my my roommate and my buddy. So we have about 5 hours. Pretty sure that's, yeah. No, we're not going to the Dark Forest. Fuck that shit. Let's go. I've already beaten 2, you fuckers. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was starting to sink in.
둥지와 뒷골목의 도로를 비교해서는 곤란합니다. 뒷골목의 산은 통하는 길만 한다면 골목 구석구석을 질주하며 갔을 수 있었겠지만 보통 둥지 안에서 차를 타고 어딘가를 간다는 것은 어마어마하게 끔찍한 교통체증까지 감안하겠다는 뜻이니까요.
Nice. Wow, holy shit, they're driving through LA. Have a good day or night, hermit. Have fun. Have fun. Good luck with your pre-farming weekly mirror dungeon. What's up, Flower?
그래서 돈 좀 주머니에 짤랑거리고
Faust, man.
싶으면 W4 워프 열차도 타고 그러는 거 아니겠어?
Nope. 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 Nope.
워프 열차는
The bus fell silent, as though everyone seemed simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds. Ew. Ew. No, we are not taking the W Corp train. Is Mirror World supposed to be like Mirror Dungeon? That's the equivalent, right? Or are they talking about like the Mirror Worlds with the like the IDs? It's different? Okay, was it like an event that I missed? Like that came out like with chapter 4? IDs, talking about RD IDs. Mirror, yeah, like the thing that Yi Sang made. How W Corp trains work. I mean, it also seems like each of them themselves also seem to have the understanding, though. Just put on his profile, I would assume donkey. That would be my guess. The bus fell silent, as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds.
전 역시 버스가 나은 것 같네요.
Okay, so I don't remember a specific scene where they looked at warp trains in chapter 4, right? That's my issue. Oh, it might have been with the eyeball that was crying. Behind the scenes.
차라리 히스처럼 속편하게 자기라도 하자. 창밖만 보고 있다가는 지루해 죽겠으니까.
But I'm not sure who does the director have. So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress toward a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere.
거의 다 왔군요. 이 터널만 지나면 곧 길이 틀 겁니다.
you will try to get. Well, my guess was Donkey. I'm not quite sure who. Like, I haven't really watched any of the streams, so I'm not quite sure if he has like a preference for anything. I know the director has a preference for green pens, but I haven't really seen anything else with him. So maybe Faust? Faust seems to be like a pretty important character. Just as Faust said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. And then who would it be? Who does the director have on his friends list? On his friends borrows? Yes, indeed. Once again, we were being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. I give you a hint? Yeah, toss it over. What's up, Sin? Balls. We also fucking scared right now. I got nothing.
탄태 씨가 목적지를 묻는군요.
I was asking if you could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it.
이번 목적지는
Who is center number 4? Don't have it written down. 9, 11, 1, 8, 7, 3, 6, 4. Oh, Ryoshu.
최종 목적지는 유사에 위치한 로보토미 지부입니다.
Interesting. Going to U-Corp?
뭐야, 이스. 자다가 깼어? 갑자기 움찔거려서 놀랬잖아.
Interesting. Okay, maybe she's from U-Corp or something.
죄송해요.
I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now.
지금 우리는 경유지를 향해 갑니다.
In Ryoshu? Oh, that's cool. Just as Virgilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright. God damn it, it really is a fucking beach episode. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I had ever seen graced my eyes. Okay, the song's kind of a banger.
대호수가 아니오.
From like the little I've heard from the game, because I haven't like really played it, I've only played like a very small amount of it. It kind of sounds like a Blue Archive song, honestly. Like it sounds very reminiscent. of the kind of way that they do their the tune for their songs. I don't mean that in a bad way. With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamation, sinners began waking up from their naps one by one. Ryoshu, huh? I wonder if that means maybe we'll get another Ryoshu thing before the new season.
이거 얼마만에 보는 광경이야?
어머, 그래. 자기는 와봤던 거야? 나는 말만 들었지 한 번도 와본 적 없는데.
The sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea. I cannot wait for Virgilius to show up and be like, "Hey, I'm glad you guys are looking at that. We got a job to do. Get the fuck off the beach."
아니, 잠깐. 벌써 내 차례라고?
Oh, she does not seem excited about that. Except for one, that is.
아직 다들 준비가 안 됐는데.
Interesting.
아니요. 어머, 잠시만요.
While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things after all. We love the beach? Hell yeah. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners. If we get our... Okay, chat, don't take this out of context. If we get our clock wet, does it break? Oh, that's kind of true, huh? Okay, I'm just enjoying the song, bro. This shit's a banger.
그러면 우리는 대호수로 가는 것이요?
대호수는 듣기만 해보고 실제로 본 적은 없었는데 이런 모습이었군요.
오, 지친 우리의 여정 속에서 드디어 물놀이라는 것이 있을 예정인가 보.
아하, 이런 곳에서 휴양을 즐겨보는 것도 좋은 경험이겠어요.
쉴 수 있게 된다면 따뜻한 모래사장 위에 누워 하늘을 바라보고 싶소.
Even Yi Sing is excited? That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, he does seem like he's opened up a bit since the end of chapter 4, but like, still though.
기다란 벤치에서 일광욕. 본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소. 본인은 비치 볼리볼
Volleyball.
본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두.
That's funny. You just missed it? You want to hear it again?
본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소.
그거 재밌겠네.
The sinners were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but
이봐 안내자 양반. 우리 정말 쉬는 거야?
Ah. Yep. Alright. And now the blue balls. Everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach.
그럴 리가. 카론,
바퀴를 도랑이 걸칠 거야. 끼.
Gonna hitch we. Wait, are they purposely fucking up the bus so we can be stuck at the beach? That would be awesome. The formerly on-track bus suddenly swerved, and everyone was thrown around the bus, as is often the case.
뭔가
아니, 그저 경유지에 도착한 것뿐이다.
The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain.
이게 대체 뭔가?
No, fuck. You fuck. I can't believe they covered the beach with 7-Up. Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. That's Dew? You're right. You're right. It is Mountain Dew. What is that little... Is that a crab? Alright. 20, 40, 60. Yeah, hold up. We can yoink someone for this. Who's gonna give me the most? Oh wait, can I use the fuck. Man, it's only a 20% increase. Is there someone else I can use? Oh, Kurokuma Ishmael, oh good. 60! Okay, well I guess we're using Otis. Multi-crack Faust, W Corp Faust, or La Mancha Marsol. W Corp Heathcliff. Yeah, but we already have Heathcliff that gives 20%. So we're taking Otis. We only need, does it cap at 20%? Oh, is that at 120%? Or does it go past 120%? That's the question. Caps at 120? 20, 40, 60, 100. Wait. Hell fucking yeah. Fuck this shit. Where's Heath? I'm gonna punch the shit out of everybody. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Yep.
가시죠. 복제팀에
관리인가 아니면 애도인가.
컨제스천 클리닝 아머 장비
Got Hanafuda? Yes, sir. Even if our War Pargashnap polls were not kind to us, we got a decent amount of like SRs. So we got like quite a bit of shards. Not shards. Yeah, shards. So we were able to shard quite a few things. Alright. 40, 60, so 120. Okay.
열차 상태 확인.
Insane ass ID.
말도 안 되고 이런 곳에서 베케이션을 즐기란 말이야.
놀랍게도 돈키호테
Need the sheep.
베르길리우스 저 양반은
Everybody wants the sheep, but nobody wants the cock. All sheep and no cock.
제법 운치는 있군.
Nice
마음에
beach.
들.
아, 이럴 거면 아까 그 예쁜 모래사장은 왜 보여준 거야?
그러게요. 차라리 모르고 왔으면 기대도 안 했을 텐데.
아니, 저게 바로 코앞에 아까 보았던 모래사장이 있지 않을까? 왜 저리로 가지 않는 것이오? 공기도 깨끗해 보이고 날씨도 좋아 보이는데.
That's so fucked up that they can still see the beach.
이번 목적지가 그쪽이 아니니까요.
I'm gonna like grab both you and slam you both together and throw you out a window. So help me God. What the actual exclamation point vanish right now? The sinner's faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but it'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next.
이곳은 21구 유사의 뒷골목이죠. 아, 진짜 아직 안 되는데.
맞습니다. 그건 둥지마다 그리고 뒷골목마다 다르기 때문에 일반화하기는 힘들어요. 하지만 이번의 경우는 그렇다고 볼 수 있겠네요.
저 옆은 개인 소유의 해변인가요? 물도 이쪽에 있는 물과 완전히
그렇군. 칼로 변화듯 경계가 져 있다.
네, 여기.
Amazing.
대호수죠. 여긴 원래 그래요. 저렇게 쉬기 좋게 평화로운 공간은
Ah.
보통 둥지의 영역이죠.
설명의 기회가 자꾸 아사지는군요. 뒷골목은 단순히 건물과 건물 사이에 생겨난 골목만을 칭하죠.
It's so
둥지가
fucked.
풍부한 구획의 전역을 의미하죠.
뭐 이런 쓰레기 같은 것들이 너저란 걸 보면 누가 봐도 뒷골목 아니냐?
이것 보시오! 쓸만해 보이는!
뭐야? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
움직였어.
Huh?
뭐가?
이 라디오! 움직였어! 21구의 라디오는 팔이 달려 움직이는 건가?
She's such a fucking dork, dude. At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. Oh my god. And there it was. All of a sudden, a monster.
세피라 중 최고의 전투 부서 징계팀이 나설 시간이야. 환상체라고 불러야 하는 그 괴물들에게
Sorry, chat, my ear's still kind of fucked up.
보여주자고.
Okay, seeing only 5 units feels so fucking weird.
짝 패군요. 지키기 위해
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리나라 충분하잖아. 사물. 징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬은 당연하겠지.
Ding ding ding.
그래, 그렇게 가라앉지 않은
딩딩딩.
구멍을 담는 거야. 오늘은 쓸데없이 말을 내릴 필요 없겠어.
정확하게.
God, this Heathcliff idea is so fucking cool. Simplicity. I like the giant fucking fist. I like punchy shit.
헤스드 같은 놈들은 이 광경을 좀 봐야 해. 환상체 가두고 에너지 짜는 회사에서 이 정도 전투 능력은 있어줘야지. 복지층 애들만 저리게 뭘 한다.
너도 누군가에겐 아껴졌겠지만.
Also, the wings on the that end corp Ryoshu are so fucking cool.
있는 힘껏 찔러놓고 으껴놨지만 저것들은 언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가
Every ding ding, yep. It's always ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding.
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다.
Holy, we're getting XP again. Thank
그러고
fuck.
보니까 그 환상체 이제 가오를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지.
Also, yeah, this looks about normal.
관리를 맡겨주실까?
She does so much fucking damage, dude. Stupid ass fucking ID. What is this? Wait, hold up a second. I've seen that tooth before. It's in her defensive stance even. Yeah, I saw she had like some other stuff. Like for 15, enjoy your lurk. Like she's got like this move and stuff, but like I can never seem to like the bosses in basic mirror dungeon can never seem to like nothing lives past 2 turns. Oh, for Rhodia? Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing defense twice to Giga Tanker SP. For mirror dungeons at least. But I mean these are when we get like assuming there's a dungeon here we'll do that, but I wish it was that easy. Like I've been having a really hard time getting Magical Girl Dawn into like the Queen of Hatred state. Like that's been my issue, is getting her her SP to tank. So using her skill 3. So you just like pop the skill 3 constantly to gain a whole bunch of love-hate stacks. Magical Arcana. I see. Oh, I see. At 3 stacks, then you drop. Mirror Dungeon Hard has like way more HP, right? Because, yeah, that's just been, like, my one issue, is, like, it's so hard for me to fucking drop myself into her other form. I literally, I have not seen this skill yet. The like big ass AoE skill that she does. So there is the ego, right, which I do not have. So I know, so I'm assuming that would be one of the big things, is this gives you a stack, right, which would help you build that faster. Yeah. That's gonna have to be a next Walpurgisnacht thing though, unfortunately. Where's my punchy boy?
열차 상태 확인.
환상체가 탈출했어. 죽지도 않으면서 나의 고통을 느끼는 괜히
정확하게.
너희들이 겁쟁이는 아니어야 할 거야. 머뭇거리다가 아치하는 순간 죽어버릴지. 이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만의 충분하잖아.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬이 승리팀에
그대를 기릴 테니.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
I'm so unused to how this game functions outside of Mirror Dungeon at this point.
좋아, 코이코이.
그래, 그렇게 가라앉지 않을 분노를 담는 거야. 오늘은 쓸데없이 말을 내릴 필요 없겠어.
나도 지킬 게 많거든. 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
햇세대 같은 놈들은 이 광경을 좀 봐야 해. 환상체 가두고 에너지 짜는 회사에서 이 정도 전투 능력이 있어줘야지. 복지팀 애들만 차리고서 뭘 한다.
Oh yes, let's go. I love this fucking skill. That skill is so much fun.
찔러놓고 으껴놨지만 저것들은
Skill 3 on
언젠가 다시 재생하겠지.
Gabriel, shut up.
부서지고 파괴되어도
Please.
교체되는 것처럼.
And Miss yaps a lot. Floor of language, I understand now.
뭔데?
저기 자꾸 나보고 숨지 마. 내가
백 안 봤어 아저씨. 자꾸 그러는 거 피해망상이라니까. 원래 이야기만 나오면 아주.
그랬겠네요.
Are they really called fucking trash cat crabs? That's truly an apt name. Ishmael interjected all of a sudden.
크랩게요. 저렇게 등딱지에 쓰레기나 폐품 같은 걸 붙여서 집이자 무기로 만드는 것들요. 지긋지긋한 놈들이죠. 물가에서 일하는 사람들에게 불쑥 튀어나와 공격하기도 하고 주변을 돌아다니는 사람들을 덮치는 일도 잦고 개체수도 날마다 불어나고. 하지만
This song is actually gonna drive me nuts.
쟁쟁이들은 놀리고 놀렸어. 더 중요하고 위험한 건
I was about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but
저기 벌써부터 그것들을 잡고 있는 건가요?
okay, like I know I brought up that I'd seen the tooth before, but like why is the molar office here? Hello? Don't worry about it. Okay. A couple of people work overall seem to be approaching from a distance.
미카, 미카. 귀한 고객님들이잖아. 좀 더.
아, 그런가?
저것들은 뭐냐고 하시는 것 같네요.
Rags and tags.
에인, 이 사람들 우리 보고 저것이라고 하는데 꼭 예의를 지켜야 하는 걸까?
저길 수도 있다. 어이, 신분을 밝혀라.
정의에 대한 얘기를 전달받지 못하신 건가요?
그래, 전혀 없다. 마치 그럴듯하게 신분을 위장에 끼어드는 스파이처럼 말이지.
Otis, what is wrong with you?
저기요, 스파이라면 좀 더 체계적인 방법을 사용하지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 오티스 씨, 이분들은 이번에 협력할 뿐.
Oh, of course. Only Faust fucking knows.
다음엔 빨리 말하도록.
반갑습니다. 미카 씨, 레인 씨. 저희는 LCB 림버스 컴퍼니 버스 부서입니다.
What made you want to finish the Intervallo materials? Like the mats for the event.
버스 맞네요. 그때 그분도 버스 녀석들이라고 말하셨으니까.
LCC의 비포 팀이 이미 다녀갔다고 들었습니다. 그분이라는 건
잠시 명함 좀 다시 보고. LCC B. 네.
So, I did double check. I was told that it was fine to do this one. I was not expecting this.
확인은 끝난 것 같으니까 가게로 돌아가서 마저 이야기하죠. 그 버스에 대한 것도 좀 보고.
Tried to play half Ruina before 4.5. Yeah, I see that.
여기 계속 서서
I'm just very confused. Ad's about to start. Oh shit.
아니, 애초에 여긴 왜 들른 거야?
간단히 말하자면 저희의 목적지인 유상은 대호수 위의 배들로 이루어져 있는 둥지입니다. 따라서 메피스토
We're not turning the bus into a boat.
건너갈 수가 없죠.
We're not turning the bus into a fucking boat.
그리고 대호수는 시시각각 환경이 변하기도 해요. 그 호수에서 버틸 수 있는 배가
We're not turning the bus into a fucking boat.
그래. 그래서 미리 적합한 공방을 찾아 버스 개조에 대한 계약을 한 거지.
What the fuck do you mean we're turning the bus into a boat? That is absolutely fucking insane. Bro? God, this clown music is actually gonna fucking send me, by the way. I feel like I'm getting legitimately clowned on. This is insane. All right, so it was 2 weeks since K Corp, but then it still took us a whole bunch more days to get here. So it's been a little bit of time since since end of chapter 4 at least. We're gonna have to have like an OVA episode before when we're done with Ruina and we continue Limbus. Like, we're gonna have to go through all the fucking notes. Where the fuck is Olga, by the way? Interesting. Alright, well, I'm excited to see where this goes. Don't answer that question. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't worry about it. I will not. Bro, if she shows up when I left click on this, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Just ignore any questions. I'm so sorry. I like to just vocalize my thoughts on things because I think it's fun to just kind of like think out loud. I apologize that like I need to finish Ruina, man. I'm so sorry. I have been waking up. I just wanna let you guys know. For the past like 3 days, I have woken up and the very first thing I think of, the very first thing that pops in my fucking head when I wake up is the Millie song for phase 2 of the fight I'm stuck on. And I've only heard it once. I have not gone back in. I have not touched it. And I hear it in my fucking head. Welcome back, Chad.
지난번 회식 때문에 예산 타격이 컸나? 먹을 수 있을 만큼 시키라 해서 마음껏 주문했던 것뿐인데.
Like Rhodia said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. Again, I apologize. I hope it's not very annoying. Thinking out loud is fun. Question left unanswered gives me anxiety. I know I'm making it difficult, so I apologize. That is on me.
한 달은 의뢰 없이 놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 노놨네.
Music's really good. Not the clown music, but the rest of it's really good.
나는 이 버스 좀 살펴볼 테니까 손님들 접대. 아니, 대응 좀 부탁해.
Do not use that word.
알았어.
The sinners were led into what appeared to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus.
이 공방은 보기보다 꽤 고난도의 장비까지 하고 있는 모양이군.
아, 알아보시겠나요?
무기와 장비를 정비하는 공방적 기술에 대한 폭넓은 이해는 전쟁 중에 가장 중요했으니까.
아, 무슨 소리죠?
메피스토 팰리스의 비명. 아니, 경보가 작동한 것 같군요.
죄송해요. 잘못 건드렸어요.
지금 쿵쿵대는 소리도 잘못 건드려서 나는 거야, 미카?
저기요, 밖에.
방금 마주쳤던 개체와 동일한 종으로 보인다.
비슷해 보이긴 하네요.
비슷한 것이 아니라 같은 개체에 속한다는 뜻이다.
Also, Chad, I'm sorry, but like, I didn't quite I thought I was kind of like whatever on Sinclair, and then we got Canto 3, right? We did Canto 3 with Sinclair, and I actually really like Sinclair a lot. I think he's a really cool character, and I'm enjoying him a lot. He's like all after their Cantos. Again, I feel like Rhodius was kind of undercooked a little bit. Like, I feel like it didn't focus on Rhodia too much. But like, after each of their Cantos, I've really come to like the Sinners a lot more, right? But man, ever since I saw that he has the Dawn Office ID, like, it started to tank slightly, and I have to separate it in my head every fucking time. Because the second I start associating his face with Philip, I start fucking hating him. But I know he's not. It's just A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor.
좌우로 산계해라.
저건 어디를 또 깨부숴야 하는 거야?
Just as we were all collectively losing our minds.
당연히 대가리를 깨부숴야지.
Let's go, Olga! Wait, I think it's Olga? A dark figure leapt down from somewhere onto the creature's head. King Trash Crab. Alright, bro.
가만히 있어라. 헛짓거리하지 말고.
That's sick. Oh, that's cool. A blinding light and a deafening explosion assault the crab's shell.
도망가는 건가요?
The figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. She squelched over the depressing mud flat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder.
그래.
Let's go!
버스 애들이냐?
After some time passed.
올가 씨까지 포함해 정식으로 소개드리죠. 이번 메피스토 팰리스의 개조에 도움을 주실 어금니 보트 센터라는 이름의 공방분들입니다.
이야, 이렇게 소개를 받는 날도 있네. 아, 좀 쑥스러운 걸.
Wow, and she's not fucking wasted this time.
누님, 그래도 귀한 고객분들인데 행동을 가려서.
아우, 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했다고 그래. 나 아직 뭐 안 했거든?
아직이라는 게 문제죠. 개업한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 조심해서 나쁠 건 없잖아요.
업종을 갑자기 바꾸는 일이 쉬운 건 아니었을 텐데 할만했습니까? 5급 해결사 올가.
뭐
I forgot how unfucking serious this game is sometimes, unlike fucking Ruina. Holy fucking shit.
뭐야?
해결사 줬어? 어째? 고귀한 향이 난다고
Did she just fucking sniff
어찌하여
her?
다른 일을 하게 된 것이오? 해결사의 일이 고되었던 것이오? 주로 어디에서 활동했던 것이오? 어떤 협회에서 어떤 시험을 치러서 5급까지 간 것이오? 역시 트레스 협회에서 공방 시험을 본 것인가?
Oh. Virgie, angry dad face. Right arrow. Don Quixote.
알겠소. 알았다.
미안하군요, 올가씨. 이제 시끄러운 건 잠잠해질 겁니다.
붉은 시선. 고맙습니다. 존재를 하는 게 너무 오랜만이라.
그쯤 해두고 도서관에서의 사건 이후로 책으로부터 하나 둘씩 돌아왔던 모양이던데.
I don't quite want to left click again because I'm worried it'll say other things that would imply more. It won't? Okay. I'm going to write that line down. I just want to add in, man. Like, all of this, like, nice, 100 lines, 114, 174, 109, 426, 41 lines. I didn't think in all of these I would be writing the word library. After the 1,800 and 1,200 here that are filled with the word library. How's it going, Dante? Just stop playing GFL 2? No, I'm still playing it. I've just been trying to finish this game off. So, like, not this game, sorry, Ruina off, so I haven't been focusing on GFL 2. I did see the anniversary thing, and I'm excited to see what we're getting for it, because it'll be probably a little different because of some of the changes CN has had, and I'm really excited for the update for the dormitory will be very cool.
어땠습니까, 당신들은?
Well,
우리도 뭐 다르지는 않죠. 나 죽었나? 싶었더니 갑자기 눈을 떠보니 이 근처이지 뭡니까?
interesting. Virgilia seems to be like very acquainted with knowledge about the library stuff, so okay. Alright, that's cool. I'm very curious. I'm excited to finally get to see that at some point. Have a good night, Dante. Interesting. It's gonna be really funny too, by the way, chat. I'll make a channel tonight and I'll start posting my my Limbus company notes and stuff, right? For all the way up through chapter 4. I have to finish one thing on chapter 4 that I never went back and I did, because I didn't write anything for the post Dong Ring fight. The notes are going to be so different because when I did this was before these two.
니카도 레인도 없었고 당장 배는 고프니까 뭐라도 먹어야겠다 싶어서.
I think it'll be very funny. If she says she went to fucking Ham Ham Peng Peng, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
어땠더라?
크랩개가 튀어나와서 주변에 있는 걸 주워 무기를 만든 다음에 산산조각을 내고 구워 먹었다고 하셨죠.
I love Olga, man. She's so funny.
맞아. 칠할 맞게 맛없기는 했지만.
And Fanny's your ass tasted like ours. Your aunt tasted like ours.
그러다가 개에 붙은 폐품으로 고철 바꿔 먹기를 시작했고.
오케이, 레인. 네가 설명하는 게 낫겠다.
저 올가라는 사람은 뭔가 대충대충 스타일인 것 같네.
Like someone else I know.
뭐? 누굴 말하는지 모르겠네.
엄마? 이건 또 뭐래? 머리통이 의체인가?
누님, 자꾸 그러시면 이야기가 끝나지 않아요.
This is so cool, man.
알았어, 알았다고.
The woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue, and a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. Just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, and ended up running a workshop, almost like they used to run the office back in the old days. keep stuff about the library pretty obscure, so you don't have to worry about spoilers. I'm sure later on, like, if they're already mentioning it here, I'm sure, like, if we go, like, way farther in the game, right, I'm sure there will be, like, more direct spoilers. But thank fucking God that they are obscure about it right now. They're so obscure about it, you could say they're Claire obscure about it. Told you to skip a few, Ray, you don't understand. The list is getting long. He seems so invested. Interesting. Virgilius mutters something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. Might be getting announced soon. I saw a whole bunch of memes about it. That'd be really funny if they did. I don't have any care to play Half-Life 3, because I haven't played the other two, but it'd be cool for people who do like it. Not the Game Awards. No, have Gabe come out and announce it himself. I think that would be actually the funniest shit they could do. I'm trying to think, like obviously, please no answers, chat. But like, I'm trying to think, because like, I don't think we've met anyone in Ruina that looks enough like or could be Virgilius. So like, I'm very intrigued, because he seems to definitely have some sort of connection to the library, so. Like, his outfit kind of reminds me of, like it kind of gives off kind of like the Zwei Association vibes, but he's obviously not. He's been very specific about not being attached to an association. I don't know why, but it just kind of like reminds me of it with how his suit is set up. I think it's because of just like how they have their stuff inside of like the blue coats, like their suits. But like his hair color, the only person I can think of that had hair color like his was Mars, and that's it. But like Mars was like just some fuck off kid, right? So like, yeah, I'm thinking out loud. I'm not gonna go too into it, but yeah. Ishmael's fucking tweaking. We need to finish Ruina.
네. 문제가 있나요? 무슨 의도로 그런 의미 없는 질문을 갑자기 하시는지 뻔히 보이지만 그래도 대답을 드리자면 네, 크랩 차우더로 꽤 먹어보았죠.
Trash crab chowder.
구역질을 억지로 참아야 했지만 뱉어내지 않으면 소화할 수는 있는 맛이라고 해야 할까요? 질문에 대한 답이 됐나요?
Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but the reception was much. Stop using that fucking word! Reception was much colder than I'd expected.
그런데 먹을 수 있는 거군요. 저거. 네? 그럼
환상체와
Welcome
뒤틀림을
back.
구분할 수 있는 단테 씨는 설명이 없어도 알 수 있으셨겠죠. 저것은 생물입니다. 돌연변이라고 할 수도 있겠군요. 그러니 이론적으로 섭취에는 문제가 없을 것입니다.
저희 할머니도 돌연변이 동물들을 많이 수집하곤 하셨죠. 저런 생물은 저도 처음 보지만
Honglu, what is up with your family,
참
bro?
신기한 구경이네요.
네, 그런 덕분에 저희가 밥도 먹고 정비 일도 할 수 있는 거죠.
Family like this tough. The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop. An inscrutable look on her face.
미카, 어때? 견적은 좀 나와? 공방에서 일하시던 아버지께서는 말씀하셨죠. 싹 다 뜯어 고쳐야겠다.
The whole shebang.
뭐 엔진을 다 드러내야 한다던가 그런 거냐?
아니요, 그 부분까지는 건드릴 필요 없어요. 함부로 건드릴 엄두도 안 나고. 버스 내부를 잠깐 봤는데 복잡한 것도 정도가 있어야 한다는 생각이 들더라고요. 하지만 그것 외에는 전부예요. 부력 발생 장치도 없고 프로펠러도 조타 장치도 없고요.
그건 예상했습니다. 해결 방법을 제시하시죠.
방금 저 관리자라는 분이 뭐라 말하신 것 같은데 그냥 째깍인 건가? 방법은 우리한테 있어요. 재료만 있으면 어떻게든 만들
I
수
see.
있죠.
기계를 개조할 재료라고 한다면은 뭐 어디 고철 같은 거라도 주워야 하나?
잘 아시네요. 그리고 잘 하실 수 있을 거라고 보고요. 아까 보니까 잘 하실 것 같던데.
Interesting. With that, Mika pointed away toward where the trash crabs
그렇게
were.
처리하면 폐품을 모을 수 있을 겁니다.
Yeah.
몇 마리나?
아주 많이요.
그럼 그렇지. 일하려고 온 거구만.
정확해. 이번 경유지에서 너희는 버스를 개조할 부품을 모아오면 된다. 황금가지를 찾아오는 것보다.
You are such a smug fucking asshole. I hate him, but I love him too, man. He's so cool. He's such a cool fucking character, but he's such a smug bitch.
자, 그럼 나는 이 협력업체 분들과 담소라도 나누고 있을 테니 전원 바다로.
저런 건 바다가 아니요.
아니, 맞아요. 저 모습도 대호수의
So
일부.
instead of doing shit,
바다라고도 불리는
or I have the
모습이니까.
apology form for you ready when we get to the point when it becomes necessary. Hey man, I said he's a smug bitch. I didn't say I didn't like him. Now, I'm not saying there's not reason for him to be a smug bitch. There obviously is, because he has a fucking, color designation.
열차 상태 확인.
Alright, we'll do it the right way this time.
월등히 적은 것에는 다 이유가 있지만
정확한
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
안전히 앉아 있어라.
죽지도 않는 것들.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
역군.
Like, tag, that's crazy!
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 말했다는
Not gonna make a single one of those fucking coins, bro. Pain.
게 많거든.
He's not even at minus 30 SP like fucking Rodeo was going into that turn. What the fuck?
환상체 가지고 에너지 짜는 회사에서
Oh, let's go. Let's go. My favorite move. Bang, bang, bang. So much ding. Ding, 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 ding.
이만큼 효율적인 일 없잖아.
지킬 게 많거든.
끝났으니까.
정신교육의 효과가 보이는군.
당신보다 짝패군요.
직원들의 증오심은 환상체를 쳐주는 원동력이다. 감정이라도 살아나시려는 저 눈빛. 마음이 들어.
나가리판이네.
Yeah, unfortunate.
너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
This Rodeo ID is so fucking stupid, man.
저것들은 언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다. 나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체 이제 가호를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지. 다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
Oh, it faded to black, I see. Let's go!
오늘도 W사의 워프 열차를 이용해 주시는 승객 여러분, 안녕하십니까? 이번 여정의 목적지까지 친절한 안내로 함께하도록 하겠습니다.
Okay. Let's see how much we get from the rest of this. We've been at it for about 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some.
네, 이 정도면 해볼 수 있겠네요.
Boat. Fucking train looking ass bus.
휴, 그럼 이제 쉬어도 되는 거지?
She said get started.
들려? 어깨 돌릴
Train
때마다
looking
뚜둑
bus
소리 나고
that gets a
있잖아.
boat upgrade.
로자 씨, 그러니까
It's next to
겁이라도
plane.
줄것 같잖아요.
Please God, no.
뭐 개조를 하는 데 드는 시간도 있을 테니.
Don't spoil
그럼
it.
며칠은
I'm
즐길 수
sorry. I really am. I'm trying to get through it. I really am.
물론 여전히 휴양과 어울리지 않는 곳이지만.
The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil.
네? 쉬기는 뭘 쉬어요? 어?
Of course. I knew it.
제가 말한 건 이제 시작만 해볼 수 있겠다고 말한 거예요.
그렇다는 것은
당연히 더 주워오셔야죠.
참고 삼아. 그 양.
지금의 한 5배?
미카, 후륜 쪽도 포함해야 할 것 같은데?
7배로 방금 막 늘어났어요.
지금까지 효율을 고려하면 적절한 휴식은 취하지 못하겠군. 기존보다 수면에 할애하던 시간을 줄이는 편이 좋을 것이다.
이럴 수는 없는 거요. 이럴 순 없어.
Don Quixote looked as though she was about to collapse, a woeful look on her face.
아니, 있잖아. 이런 고철 덩어리들을 주워온다고 작업이 되긴 되는 거야? 그야 고철을 적당히 볼트로 결합하는 방식이라면 죽도 밥도 안 되겠지만 유사의 특이점을 이용해 결합하는 과정을 거치면 마치 처음부터 자신의 부속품이었던 것처럼 기능하게 할 수 있으니까요.
That's cool.
유사? 걔네 특이점이라면 무슨 음식 완벽히 포장하는 기술 아니었어? 뜯기 전까지는 절대 내용물이 변하지 않는 그런 거였는데? 거기서 제조했던 통조림도 요긴하게 먹고 그랬었는데.
어째 누님과 똑같은 말씀을 하시네요. 둥지마다 특이점을 활용한 여러 기술들이 있을 수도 있는 거잖아요.
And it dawned on her.
원리만 활용한다면 근본적인 특이점을 기반으로 얼마든지 활용하여 A사의 기반 특허를 낼 수 있습니다. 유사에서는 현상 보존 포장 기술과 더불어 공명 급수가 유명하죠.
Take my punishment now. That was a -2. It was good. I like it. I like bad dad jokes, but that was still -2. I think it's the second time we've brought that A Corp has been brought up in my knowledge in what I've played so far, because I brought it up in Ruina from where I'm at so far. Also, man, it feels bad, man. I'm just thinking about Ruina again. Sag. Traumatized. Yeah, I'm just thinking about Roland buying his wife some food to bring back to her.
공명굽세. 그놈이랑 똑같았지.
It's kind of funny because I do know what book Ishmael is based off of, and it makes a lot of sense.
저기에 옮겨붙고 유착되어서는 기어이 삼켜버리겠지. 언제 그랬냐는 듯. 관리자님, 지금이라도 베르길리우스 씨에게 말해주세요. 순서를 바꿔서 다른 지부의 황금 가지를 해결하자고요. 지금은 충분하지 않아요. 모두의 경험도, 대호수에 대한 것도, 고래에 대한 지식도. 그래요. 제가 알려드리고 도와드릴게요. 충분한 시간이 지난 후에 도전해야만 하는 곳이에요. 저곳은. 그러니까
와우.
야, 자꾸 뭐 하자는 거야? 아까 먹은 크랩 차우더인지 뭔지가 잘못되기라도 했냐?
다 같이 그 개 같은 개딱지 내장을 긁어먹긴 했지만 전 아주...
근데 뭐가 문제야? 뭐 지금까지는 우리가 준비해서 쳐들어갔냐? 다 뒤져가면서 해결한 일이잖아.
죽고 죽어가면서 일을 처리한 게 어디 자랑할 거리는 아닌 거 아시죠? 저희가 그냥 해결사였다면 첫 임무부터 진작의 전원 사망으로 순식간에 협회에서 이름이 지워졌겠죠.
야, 누가 몰라? 나도 뒷골목 조직 생활하면서 몇 번이나 죽을 뻔했는데 목숨이 하나뿐인 걸 모르겠냐고.
I've had enough years toiling and brushing with death for the syndicates of the backstreets to know that I've got but one life. Interesting. Maybe Heathcliff worked for a syndicate?
그거랑 다르지. 지금의 시계 대가리 덕분에 여러 번 살아나고 있잖아.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까 멀쩡하게 살아날 수 있었다고 생각하지는 않나 보다.
아니, 야! 왜 자꾸 못한다고 하는 건데? 환상체한테 머리가 깨져서 뒤졌으면 이번에 다리를 내주고 피하고 그렇게 계속 쳐부술 수 있는 거잖아, 어?
지금껏 겪었던 게 전부라고 생각하세요? 그럴 리가 없잖아요. 최악의 경우엔 복구가 불가능할 수도 있는 거예요. 시계를 아무리 쳐 돌려도 다시 원래대로 돌아가지도 못할 수 있다고요. 특히 그 거대한 고래는 됐어요.
설명해도 못 알아들을 것처럼 말하지 마라. 어? 말도 못 알아듣는 버러지 취급하는 것 같아서 열받으니까. 개!
자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
Again, going back to the point I said about really liking some of these characters a lot more, I feel like Yi Sing, he's a really cool character now. Like actually, he was so like just not there, just like half there, but he has probably had like the biggest glow up from the pre his Kanto to post his Kanto so far. It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing, but the crowd immediately fell silent when Yi Sing suddenly, loudly, and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument.
그대들, 버스에서 제법 하고픈 것이 많다 하지 않았는가?
Average post Kanto 4. He's really cool. I am really liking it so far.
과업이 남은 것은 사실이나 소기의 목표를 달한 것도 사실이요. 그렇다면 짤다알막한 휴식 정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보우만 단테, 이 정도는 괜찮지 않겠소?
Yay! This feels so good, man. This is the first time Yi Sang appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. This character growth, that's really good too.
네, 조금 쉬고 계셔도 될 것 같네요. 저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면 말씀드릴게요.
저기! 그렇다면 비치 볼리볼! 다들 하지 않겠는가?
Urianger. He is kinda like Urianger, huh? Alright, hold up. I don't have to scroll that hard to find the capital letters. I'm gonna add that every single time it comes up. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. Beach volleyball! I think the story is really good in Wuwa, honestly, but I think it takes a bit to get going, because I think the 1.0 story was pretty whatever. I'm not a big fan of that, but after that, I thought the story got pretty good. Still the same? Yeah. If I just played 1.0, I would have uninstalled. 1.0 was very not good.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네.
Let's get 1.0. I'm a big as you guys have seen, I dislike skipping anything. If I could go back, I would have skipped 1.0. But I think 2.0 and on was very good. I quite enjoyed it.
분명 밀려들어온 태풍과 쓰레기들 사이에서 공 같은 것이 있었음을. 공도 있고 사람도 해변도 있으니 이럴 때 놀지 않는다는
I love this OST. I'm slowly losing my fucking mind. You guys can start calling me fucking Emma, bro.
그렇대. 여기 놀러 온 거 아니라니까?
Every single 50-50. Yeah. That sounds about right.
본인도 아우.
It's only for 30 hours while cramming for a final. You are fucking insane.
잠시 휴식하는 것이 도움이 되지 않겠는가 하는 마음인 것이요.
You are fucking insane.
그래. 앞으로는 표정이라도 숨기면서 말하는.
Not until proven.
아니, 나도 동의하오.
이상씨?
돌이켜보면 벗들과 이렇다 할 체육 활동을 한 적도 없어.
What timeline are we in right now? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean Yiseng agrees? And they barely tolerate the characters with standard banner as other means of acquisition. Yeah, the 50-50 system is very unfortunate. That it's kind of the main thing. That's one of the nice things I like about Limbus, is it's not 50-50 system. All characters just once. Yeah, no, I know. This is the old. This is old school gacha stuff.
그러니 해봄이 어떤가? 빨리 볼.
It's very cool.
한그렇게 본인을 튀기고 있을 때가 없는데 애초에 우리는 유전 너무 풀어졌어. 그래, 저번에 유독 보니 좋았던 거겠지.
Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. Might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Kinda can't fucking breathe when you act like that way, bruh.
현명한 선택이요. 내가 공을 찾아오겠네.
아, 그참.
관리자께서 결정하신 유희다. 모두 표정 풀고 기쁘게 받들도.
아, 알았다고. 아, 뛰다가 허리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠구만.
Why is Gregor relatable? I don't want to be. Ugh.
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다. 직접 경기장을 그리도록 하지.
There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. Their reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually moseyed out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere.
자, 그럼 가겠어.
The field was drawn over a squelchy mud flat. The worn ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote's serve.
이렇게 하는 것이요.
I love this face so fucking much. Also, with you saying it's nice to see, it's starting to look like we had a proper game going.
그렇지. 잘하네.
으차. 어이구야.
쓸데없는 짓이야.
오티스 씨, 방금 공 못 피했으면 저 죽을 뻔했을 것 같은데. 훈련의 일종이다.
Did Ryoshi pull out her fucking katana?
내가 받았어.
이럴 시간에 고래의 특징이라도 공부해 둔다면. 대호수를 건너갈 나침반도 없는 것 같고. 젠장, 그 자식은 분명히
Ads are about to start in about a minute, chat.
아이씨 진짜.
Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. And the ball flew away over the mark toward the boundary separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Giving command is 2 is hilarious, yeah.
네, 가시되지 않은 플라즈마장이 형성되어 있는 것 같군요.
Alright, Chad, the ad is going. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. I'll be right back. This is getting insane so far. What the actual fuck? She. Yeah, it's this is certainly an interesting interval so far. Interesting. Huh. Fucking K-Corp in the background.
둥지와 뒷골목을 구분하기 위한 일종의 장치죠. 형식은 제각각이더라도
Well, that might not
둥지의
be
경계에는
K-Corp actually. That might be
비슷한 것들이
U-Corp.
존재합니다.
Oh. No, it would be K-Corp, right? I feel whatever. Who cares?
뻔하지. 뒷골목 사람들이 둥지로 못 끼어들어오게 하려는 울타리는 어디에나 흔하게 있으니까. 그런데 말이야, 저 기술로는 흔적도 안 남게 할 수도 있었을 텐데 저런다는 건 보란듯이 터뜨려버려서 그것마저도 오락으로 만들려는 생각인 거지. 부자들은 즐길 놀이가 많겠어.
기술의 구체적인 의도나 과시성에 대해서는 제 쪽에선 말할 수 있는 게 없군요.
콩, 1시간이나 걸려서 찾았는데.
다들 정신 차려. 저 공 터지는 소리 때문에 개딱지 놈들이 몰려오고 있다고.
너 이따가 보자.
I really thought this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell.
뭐 이제는 익숙해질 때도 되지 않았나 관리자 양반? 저것 때부터 빠르게 처리하자고.
I feel so bad for Dante, man. He's like starting to actually try, and it's just is not fucking working.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없어. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리 친구와 코이코이.
Koi, 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 koi.
죽지도 않는 나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다니. 역겹. 사물. 앵화. 징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이.
Ding, ding, ding.
잘했다는 칭찬은 이래서
This pack in here dungeon heavily. The crab pack is very chill.
이만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아. 나선 속을 벗어날 순 없어. 그게 많고 사물. 그래, 그렇게 가라앉지 않을 분노를 담는 나선 속을 벗어날 순 없어. 오늘은 쓸데없이 말을 내릴 필요 없어.
Okay, well if it doesn't die from this yellow skill, we actually get to use the purple skill for once. Oh, nice. Goes on. And it, yeah, okay. Alright, of course.
있는 힘껏 찔러놓고 으깨놨지만 저것들은
Yep.
언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도 다시 교체되는 것처럼.
I'm about to put the ticking back on, bro. Holy fuck.
도박장째로 의뢰를 냈다 싶더니 이렇게나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 한가득일 줄이야. 아, 한 달은 의뢰 없이 놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 노놨네.
Alright, Geb, I love you, I really do. But please me my happy Malkuth talking about hitting people in the back of the head with sledgehammers.
나만 믿고 다들 집중해줘. 도움이 될 수 있을 거야. 대표들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어. 배도하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자. 방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
암호 시동 체크.
좋아. 코이코이 지키겠다.
코이.
온전히 앉아 있어라.
대상의 상태가 안 좋은 것 같아. 이걸 잘 이용하면 좋은 결과로 이어질 수 있을 거야.
정확한. 끝났으니까.
올인이었네.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해.
She's so cool, dude. I love the Hanafuda
제게 말을 거는 건
IDs so much. It's so fun, dude. Like Kozan is so fucking cool. And like it's really easy. So it's only the first skill slot. Ah.
이미
More you know.
제게 말을 거는 건 룰 위반이죠.
Leftmost skill slot.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
You could ego. I see. That's true. I see, so having like some different colored egos is probably good to use that such a cool looking ID. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Underwhelming. I saw people say that like the first day, and then after that, like the second day on it, everyone everywhere was saying she was like insanely OP the second like a couple pictures came out. I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Right, I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do, or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but I can't just sit here and watch.
네, 그러시던가요.
Yeah, she's very strong. It seemed like people just needed some time to kind of figure out what was going on with her kit, and it seems like people did, and she does quite a bit of damage.
당연하죠. 중요한 건 따로 있는데 여기서 정신 놓고 희희낙낙하고 있으니까요. 네. 네. 말씀드렸잖아요. 아직 준비가 안 됐으니까.
It doesn't explain anything.
적어도 반년은 호수와 그것들에게 익숙해질 필요가 있다고요. 아니면 그에 상응하는 경험을 더 쌓는다던가요. 관리자님도 마찬가지예요. 적어도 자신의 몸을 지킬 정도는. 아, 관리자님의 단련이라면 제가 도울 수 있어요. 그리고 오티스 씨도 분명 관리자님을 돕는 것에는 협조하겠죠.
그럴 만한 상황이 온다면
It would be nice for Dante to kind of at least be able to like stand on his own a bit, but like also at the same time he's like obviously like the non-combatant. So like
허비? 허비라고 생각하시나요? 지금 저희가 하고 있는 짓들이 더 허비 같은데요? 그리고 뭐 놀고 있자고 말씀드린 게 아니잖아요. 그저 행선지를 잠시 다른 곳으로 돌렸다가 돌아오면 되는 건데요?
그건 불가능합니다. 모든 구획의 황금 가지를 파악한 것도 아닐 뿐더러 비포팀의 사전 답사가 준비된 것도 아니니까요.
핑계는 다른 잘난 이유가 있다는 것쯤은 오래전부터 알고 있었어요. 그리고 뭐가 됐든 이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸 뼈저리게 느끼시게 될 테죠.
그럴지도요.
개판이네 정말. 그러면 적어도 상세한 항해 계획과 전투 방향을.
듣자니까.
okay, hold up. The rest of it is just kind of her obviously. Maybe she's scared because the whale. Maybe she's just seen what it's done before, right? And we can't be sure yet. We're not far enough in. But like this makes sense, you know, mapping out a detailed sailing route and a combat strategy. I think that's very smart. So at least that is a good thing to do. Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
닥쳐. 지금 너 혼자 개고생해? 여태껏 다 쳐 뒤져가면서 굴러왔잖아. 여기 있는 놈들 전부. 이번에도 결국 어떻게든 될 거라고.
그러니까 대호수 위에서는 그런 방법은 통하지 않는다고요. 관리자님이 수장당해도 끝이고 그것에게 우리가 먹혀서 더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요? 지금까지의 상식으로 움직이다간 진짜 우리는 끝장날 수도 있다고요. 그러면 그 새끼도 못 죽일 테고.
Interesting. So maybe not yeah, maybe it's not fear, because like it definitely feels kind of like fear, but it also kind of feels just like pure and utter hatred and malice.
좋아. 네 말이
that she
맞다고
has
쳐.
towards the whale.
이대로 가면 우린 다 돼지고 나도 아니 돌아갈 수 없게 될 거라고 치자고.
Interesting cat?
그래서 잠깐이라도 놀면 뭐가 좀 덧나냐? 그 망할 고래 새끼들이 더 세져? 분위기를
Those
계속
whales
조절했으면
working
같이 어울리는
out.
척이라도 해야 될 거 아니야, 상식적으로.
제법 웃기네요. 히스클리프 씨? 당신이 뭘 안다고 상식 운우네요. 고래를 만나본 적은 있어요? 데오스에 가본 적이나 있고? 배 위의 생활에 대해서는 알기나 해요. 알 리가 없죠. 팔자 좋게 자기 연인인지 뭔지 모를 이름이나 중얼대고 버스에 기대 졸다가 참나면 성질이나 바락바락 내는 댁은.
그만해라.
물 아래에서 기어오는 것과 하늘 위에서 떨어지는 것, 그 모든 것들을 죽여야 하고, 산성 태풍, 참치 쓰나미, 뇌압 폭풍 같은 이름도 다 떠올리기 힘든 수많은 종류의 호수 재해들과
Acid typhoons sound horrible. Tuna tsunamis, equally bad. Cerebro storms, that sounds pretty shit. As long as no one says shark tornado, I'm fine. If I see a single shark tornado mention, I'm pressing the end stream button. So help me God.
그 폭풍 때문에 발생하는 산만한 크기의 파도, 그게 지나가면 또다시 나타나는 개 같은 괴물들.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna actually copy this because I think this is really good. It's very interesting to kind of like see how these sinners act when they are when they're stressed out or worried about something, right? Where it's something very close to home for them. Like I cuss a lot, right? I throw out fuck, shit, motherfucker, ass, bitch. But the Limbus characters are just so well written. So when Ishmael throws out something like, following that, those fucking monsters that wash up on the deck, it hits so hard.
등을 맡긴 동료는 잠시 한눈판 사이에 죽어 있고 하나같이 미쳐 돌아가는 사람들로 바뀌어가는 그 지옥 같은 호수에 대한 모든 일들은. 당신 같은 얼빠진 사랑놀이 중인 반푼이는 100번 더 죽어도 모를 일일 테니까.
Man, you can like the voice acting is so good for this game. You can like hear the terror. Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael.
이보게들.
The tussle was such a blitz that no one could even attempt to intervene. Yuseng almost looked pitiful as he stood there, bewildered. For a moment, it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. In the blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. Bro, she has so much hair, holy fuck. She raises it high, as though she could strike it down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury.
그래, 머리통을 내려치려고 내가 전에 했던 것처럼 죽여. 상관없어. 어차피 살아날 테니까. 나하고 다를 거라 생각한 내가 바보지. 역시 다들 똑같네.
Emote potential? Ask, yeah. You can ask Ray for what I just sent her later. You can say whether or not it has emote potential. I wasn't sure what caused her sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts, at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground.
이런 불상사를 다시 보고 싶진 않았소만. 결국 벗들과의 다툼은 피할 수가 없는 일인가.
It's the last voice intervallo that they made. Yeah, the whole thing is like the intervallos aren't like initially voiced, right? They get voiced on like the reruns, from my understanding. So this was like the last one where it was like voiced like right out the gate.
쟤네 보니까 우리 옛날 생각나지 않아? 저렇게 치고받고 싸울 때가 있었는데.
누님, 쉿.
단테, 첫 임무로부터 큰 분란이 발생한 적은 없었기에 이야기하지는 않았지만 수감자들의 업무 불안은 관리 실패로 간주되어 추후 귀책 사유를 물을 수 있습니다.
Of course, it always comes back to us. What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue.
이것이 어떻게 관리자님의 책임이지? 저 머저리들이 멋대로 싸웠을 뿐이지 않나?
Yeah, but it is our job as the manager.
그런 일을 벌어지지 않게 하는 것이 관리라는 직무죠.
Yeah.
이놈. 그만해요, 여러분.
맞소. 이런 상황은 영웅적인 우리 림버스 컴퍼니와는 어울리지 않소.
Heroic nature, my fucking ass. Sinclair's hesitance, Don Quixote's attempts to diffuse, Faust's impassive voice, and Otis's increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. I had no other recourse left at this moment.
뭐? 나라고 저 면상을 굳이 찾아보고 싶진 않아.
Heathcliff, shut the fuck up and start walking. I'm teaching a class and two students all of a sudden fly on top of each other to throw hands. I'll be the last person to go in between them. Yeah, but you know, that doesn't mean it's not your job to do it. Thus the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mud flood.
자, 이제 견적도 나왔으니까 슬슬 폐품을 모으러 가셔도 될 것 같네요.
We spent the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners.
도박장죄로 의뢰를 냈다 싶더니 이렇게나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 한가득일 줄이야. 아,
That's so funny,
한 달은
dude.
의뢰 없이 놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 노놨네. 자, 판 돌아갑니다.
나만 믿고 다들
나
집중해줘.
선속을 벗어날 순 없어.
도움이 될 수 있을 거야. 이 개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
끝났으니까.
대상의 상태가 안 좋은 것 같아. 이걸 잘
나
이용하면
선속을
좋은
벗어날
결과로
순
이어질 수 있을 거야.
Listening to the beautiful sound of Malkuth talking about beating the shit out of things.
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
길일 테니.
지킬 게 많거든.
우리 쪽에 유리한
Holy, that's a big boy. A crab eat crab world.
나아가주게.
지키기 위해서.
편히 쉬시게.
He's so fun, dude. I love his kit so much.
하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록. 아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는
다음
거지.
시동 채.
끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
한자루는 죽었던 한자에 대한 축하를.
Yo, let's fucking go.
목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를. 장미는 이상으로 끝내겠소.
What is this? Pew pew ding 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 ding. I forgot how much fucking lunacy you get from clearing the story, by the way. Holy shit. It's been so long, chat, it's been actually so long since we've just played fucking Libus Company, holy fuck. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to do some mirror dungeon after this, so we won't go immediately into, Ruina. We'll have to do some MD. The days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, save for Otis, maybe.
어이, 그렇게 연결하면 흡기 쪽에 문제가 생기잖아.
그러면 어떻게 해요? 라인이 3개나 나뉘는데.
답답하군. 허, 이런 건 내가 공병대들과 작전을 지휘했을 때에 비하면
Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Moeller Boat Works' bus modifications.
파우스트 양, 혹여 수감자들의 신상 명세서에 기호품이나 취향에 대한 기록은 없소.
I love her so much. She's my favorite.
그런 것까지 작성해두지는 않습니다.
I love this art style so much. It's so cool. Feels like I'm reading like a comic book.
지금의 조치는 관리자님의 판단을 우선하는 것이 올바른 수감자.
에헤이!
싸운 거 풀 때는 술만한 게 없다니까.
Getting there's nothing like booze and getting right sloshed to mend a broken friendship.
설마 지난번부터 계속 말한 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주요?
The King Trash Crab Brain Wine?
그건 나도 좀 땡기는데.
She's such a fucking dork.
아니요. 내가 직접 물어보겠네.
안 될 것 같은데.
Yisang was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close. Man, again, man, I love the character growth here. It's so cool.
분.
Hey, Arito, are you still here? Mersol make it to sushi.
아니, 여기서는 다 분이 맞다.
So funny. Paris tomorrow, so yeah, hell yeah, enjoy.
그래. 숨이 아직 붙어 있을 때 그렇게 해보는 것도 새로운
so
예술을
hell
추구하는
yeah.
방향이겠군.
Tasty.
고통을 더 가하기 위한 제안은 아니었으며 그저 조리하기에 알맞은 방향을 말한 것뿐이다.
저희 언제 저녁 먹을 수 있어요? 벌써
Have you read? I have not read. Okay, like I have not gone out of my way. Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I have not read most of this. I've read some of the source material, but not for the game. Like I've read the Odyssey. I've read Moby Dick, and I've read. I'd have to look at them again. I think I've read at least one more of them.
정신 차리셔야 합니다.
It seemed that Ryoshu and Mersol were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or a mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation. Maybe Crime and Punishment? No, I haven't read any of those actually.
꼬맹이들, 그리로 튄다. 꼬맹이! 아니요. 자, 싱클레어군, 마무리를 부탁함세.
그레고르 씨, 저는 왼쪽 다리 할게요.
I will be reading them eventually. See, I think the best part is reading the source material will be infinitely easier and take less time than beating Ruina. Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scraps. They say that practice makes perfect, and everyone else was already performing rather well-coordinated attacks, even without my input. Don't tell them about Honglu's. I've already heard about Honglu's. Don't worry about it. I think I'll take doing that over fucking beating this goddamn game.
와, 그레고로 씨, 불쇼라도 보여주시는 건가요?
시. 좀 더 화려하게 휘감더라.
아니, 저건 그냥 타는 거잖아요.
빼내었다. 이미 음식의 기능은 상실한 것 같지만
나 주시오. 아직 다리를 3개밖에 먹지 못하였어.
히스클리프군.
뭐야 그게 저기 길잡이 그 인간이랑 면담하고 왔어. 이제 괜찮아.
면담 맞지?
아무튼 말썽은 안 일으키도록 하겠어. 그것뿐이야.
Heathcliff had a, quote, nice talk with Virgilius, end quote, and seems better now. I mean, I'm gonna read all of them because I would like to see how, like, the how Project Moon had, like, kind of like interpreted everything. So yeah.
그러니까 나도 하나만.
I don't know if Virgilius really had it just a talk with Heathcliff, but I'm glad that, unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael...
딴테, 잠깐 괜찮겠습니까? 오가는 대화가 아니라 일방적인 얘기겠지만 이미 대충 전달받았겠습니다만 두 문제아들에 대한 면담을 진행했었습니다.
Some local nothing? Hello, welcome in.
보았던 것처럼 히스클리프에게는 교육을 진행해 효과를 보았지만
Would you like to add me on Limbus? Sure. I mean, I think I have my ID, or if you put yours in, yeah, either or. We'll add you after I'm done with this. Always happy to have more friend units to use. Side quest of friendship. Yep.
이 말은 해결되진 않았습니다. 정확히는 해결할 이유가 없다고 할까?
Pretty good supports? Hell yeah. I mean, you guys all have better than me. I'm still fucking Canto 4 or Intervallo for between 4 and 5. I can't go past level 40 right now. Yeah, we've been playing through Ruina, so I can get the story and have an understanding of Ruina to play Limbus Company. It was a slight detour that is taking about the same time as the average W Corp train actually takes.
무슨 뜻인지 묻고 있겠군. 설마 설명까지 덧붙이는 친절을 바라는 건 아니겠죠. 조만간 직접 깨닫는 날이 올 겁니다.
So, try them when I add you. I wish there was like an easy way to tell whose stuff is whose, honestly. But I will definitely yoink something, assuming there's something I can yoink that'll give me a % increase for event drops. Check their supports. Yeah, it's just like if you have like a couple people, right, and they all have like the same like units, right? It's just remembering when you go into the like borrow section in support, and it's like trying to remember who is whose, right?
앞으로는 제가 나서는 일은 없었으면 합니다. 제가 먼저 둘 사이에 면담을 한 것은 최근 업무 성과가 나쁘지 않았던 것에 대한 작은 성이라고나 생각해 두시죠.
Back on my side quest. Good luck. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I wish you luck finding more friendship. And thank you, thank you. Yeah, again, not Dante. Virgilius, he's kind of a shitter, but I do like him. He is cool. He is funny, but he's kind of a shitter.
어금니 사무소 해결사들과 얘기할 것이 남아서.
Thank you for the hydrate. Like that, Ishmael was left alone with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her, she didn't respond to me at all. She wasn't ignoring me. Rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No. What was I supposed to do then? While a clear answer still eluded me, Mephistopheles' Mise en Mer was entering its final stages. Interesting, no done. What the fuck? No dungeon. Oh. Not gonna forget. Not gonna forget. K39. Wait, shit. I don't know. Fuck, there were two. I don't know which one it was. T80. Level 103? What the fuck? Holy shit. That's so many levels. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Holy fucking W Corp. POV me when I own a fucking warp train. Holy fucking current year too. God damn, dude. You guys are all crazy. 103 is the highest I've seen. That's fucking nutty. Also, chat, I don't do it a lot, but I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back. We have been playing quite a bit, so we are at 43. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with 43 for us. So feel good. Feels good, man. Faust everywhere, yeah. It's very funny. Like, it's cool, like, a lot of these are, like they're fairly split, because there's a couple, like, really good ones, right? But yeah, fucking Hongler and Faust is just, it's just all it's all fucking Lord of Hongyan and then Aisha Faust. It's really funny. Yeah, the fucking forgotten child Sinclair. Yeah, again, I mean, we could do like Otis instead of Heathcliff, but we're just going Heathcliff again, right? Seven?
돌아갑니다.
Everyone gets a high show ID, so my company is just a bunch of depressed cosplayers. All the sinners, save for Ishmael, gather to behold the finished product. Ads! Fuck you, dude. Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna snooze the ads.
오, 이것이 새롭게 변한 버스의 모습이요?
이것은 버스배요, 배버스요.
I'm just gonna write that down because I feel like that is like, this is probably, I know it's kind of weird to say, right? But I think this is probably like the most Yi saying line to like kind of encapsulate his like kind of a transformation from who he was pre Canto 4 to post Canto 4, because he was like, he just didn't talk, he didn't do much, but now it's just, would one call this a bus boat or a boat bus? That's a stupid fucking question. It makes sense, I understand, it's dumb as fuck, but like he's opened up and it's so cool, man. Like, it's between that and like him coming out and like pushing aside Ishmael and Heathcliff from fighting. I think I'll go with a bus boat.
바퀴는 어디 갔죠? 이러면 유사 이후에는
쓸데없는 걱정이군. 당연히 배와 버스의 형태를 오갈 수 있게 개조했지.
그런 신기한 요술 버스 같은
It's
일이
a little guy
진짜 일어나고.
sometimes. Yeah.
메피스토
Magic
플러스는
bus? Holy fuck, it's a
올레트가
magic not
가능성이
school
다가오는
bus.
각종 기능을 지닌 버스였어요. 파우스트가 말하지 않았나요?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
자자, 그쯤들 하시고 시동을 걸어보죠.
As Mika fiddled with its controls, the bus, I mean the boat, I mean the bus boat, shuddered awake. It's the magic trauma bus. And sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we had heard earlier.
뭔가 부족한 것 같은데요. 형상 변환 쪽 장치가 문제인가? 귀청 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 대체 뭐가 부족하면 저런 소리가 나는 거야?
미카, 아무래도 저번에 적당히 때운 그게...
뭐? 적당이라고 했나?
어쩔 수 없었다고요. 부품이 모자랐단 말이에요. 원래는 대체가 안 되는 부품이 있는데 그게...
이거 분명 엔진 소리는 아니라고 했었지?
이전에 마주했던 거대 돌연변이 개체입니다. 이쪽으로.
전과 같은 소리에 이끌렸나 보.
마침 잘 됐네. 저 커다란 놈 분명 등딱지에 그 부품을
아.
달고 있었어. 맞지?
그렇긴 한데요.
누님, 아니죠?
맞는데 그 부품이 비싸고 만들기 힘들어서 많이들 필요로 한다는 그거.
근처에
They are
있던 다른
just
보트
skirting
센터
around
직원들도
it so
많이들
fucking
돌아가셨다는 거
much.
기억하고 계시죠?
그거야 부품 때문이 아니라 갑자기 덮쳐 들어온 거니까 그런 거고. 지금은 여기 우리를 도와주실 분들이 이렇게나 많이 있으니까. 맞다, 우리 완전 거질 때부터 보트센터 세우는 걸 도와주던 분들도 저놈이 다 죽였지? 이번 기회에 속 시원하게 박살내버리자. 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주도 더 만들고.
누님?
I love her so much, she's great.
우리도 나눠줄 거지?
우리요?
이번 킹크랩계는 몇 년씩이나 해를 묵었다고 하니까요. 같은 놈이겠네요.
아무튼 그놈만 잡아 죽이면 해결된다는 거 맞냐?
바로 그렇지.
바로 그렇다는데 시계대가리.
Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some shells.
아니요, 차라리 잘 됐지 않나요?
나 참, 이스, 어디 있다가 온 거야?
당연히 대호수에서 버틸 수 있는 준비들을 하고 있었죠. 고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼곡하게 만들어둬야 최소한의 공부라도 하지 않겠나요?
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서 또 그런다.
그럼 읽을 수밖에 없도록 귀에 못이 박히게 해드리죠. 관리자님, 보셨죠? 저희에게는 아직도 시간이 필요해요. 준비해. 저 킹크립계는 쫓아낼 수 있는 거잖아요. 그럼 그렇게 해두고 버스 개조는 좀 더 뒤로 미루죠. 그렇게 시간을 벌면...
Ish. Shut up. Yeah, she hasn't really explained anything.
모두는 무슨 모두예요. 솔직해지죠, 저희. 지금 여기에 정말로 모두를 위해서 희생하는 사람들이 있나요? 다들 자신만의 목표를 이루기 위해 림버스 컴퍼니와 계약했죠. 저도 이전번의 이성 씨도 그리고 나머지의 모든 수감자들도요.
Wait, I have a sub. That's toxic. Yep. Word chat, you can use Twitch Prime if you gotta. You don't gotta use it on me, but you should use it. I'm so much more interested in getting Ruina done now too after seeing this. Fucking Olga, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if anyone else shows up. But yeah, getting more like knowledge for any of the characters from Ruina would be cool. So hopefully we see some more stuff. Because this is pretty interesting so far, getting to see like more about the Molar office, because they're pretty cool actually. I quite like them. We didn't really get to see much of them in Ruina, because they were more so just the lead up to the W Corp section. So it's very interesting. I want more. So yeah, I've definitely changed my like note-taking style. Like this feels overall like about the same length as like the Intervallo between 3 and 4. and that ended in like only 109, but like my note-taking style has like changed so much after doing Ruina that we're already at like in the 120s. Alright, welcome back, chat.
결국 자신이 이루고 싶은 걸 이루기 위한 거 아닌가요? 그리고 당신도 기억을 되찾기 위해서 생전 알지도 못했던 황금 가지라는 걸 억지로 찾아다니고 있는 거잖아요. 누구보다 개인적인 동기로 움직이면서 왜 모두를 위하는 척이신 거죠?
너 이 자식, 감히 관리자님께!
그만.
Virgilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined as though he'd been part of it from the start.
이스마일, 면담 때 분명하게 이야기했지. 계약을 지키는 것이 우선이라고.
I don't think we've ever seen his face go like that dark and his eyes go that red. Not that I can remember.
계약? 그래요. 여기는 회사니까 그렇겠죠.
Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. I sensed clear hostility in her eyes.
그 잘난 계약은 지키죠, 관리자님. 당신이 시키신다면 나를 그러니까 앞으로 제게 바라는 게 있다면 확실하게 말해주세요. 앞으로 제가 주제넘게 나서서 무언가를 돕거나 설명하는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐예요? 저 집채만하게 큰 놈 죽이러 가자는 명령 아니었나요? 명령해 주시는 대로 계약에 따라 기꺼이 따르죠, 관리자 단테님.
After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order, to which I could only reply with, as soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop as if on cue. All I could do was lead the other sinners and follow her. Just then, I heard vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars from an all-crushing storm. Visions of destruction passed before me. Limbs and bits of flesh tear off in the shredding storm that brings crashing waves. Ishmael clings to the ship for dear life. And a behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming size looming over the ship, watches her in silence. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만, 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
What a fucking banger, dude. Koi, motherfucker. Bang, bang, bang.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어.
Ding, ding, ding.
괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
Okay, instead of rupture, can you inflict sinking on her instead? Please lower my Don Quixote's SP.
빈틈투성이군.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 또 도움이 필요한 곳이 생겼는가?
빠르게 처리하지.
너도 누군가에게서도 지킬 게 많거든.
Con.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지. 끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
빠르게 처리하지.
Bang, bang, bang.
빈틈투성이군.
우리는
와, 성공했어. 보여? 개체가 더 이상 움직이지 않네. 이대로 남은 대상들도 전부 움직일 수 없게 만들어보자.
당신 짝패군요. 지키기 너도 누군가에게 나도 지킬 게 많거든. 나가리판이네요. 다음.
Casually fucking clashing with a 38. Alright, buddy.
이 정도쯤이야?
Bang, bang, ding, 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 ding.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
날카롭고 정확하게 그대 또한 잠들게. 그 실수 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했는데 나도 누군가에게도 지킬 게 많거든.
아까의
There's
공격으로
that big
인해서
bitch.
대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지. 끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
Ah, fuck it, we ball.
암호 시동 체크.
히어! 아르카나 빛! 차!
지키기 위해 너도 누군가에게 약해졌겠지만 피가 튀고
Ding ding ding.
해도를 펼 수.
부위 하나가 파괴되었어. 이대로 똑같이만 한다면 모든 부위를 파괴시킬 수 있겠지?
날카롭고 정확한 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
Fucking Ryoshu's so cool, dude. I'm glad I finally get to use her. According to Virgilius, the people at the boatworks have been saving up for a trip back to V Corp's back streets, where their fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take the car. Malfunction my ass. I considered telling them the truth I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is bliss, and I kept my figurative mouth shut. Maybe I feared that the things I said could bring bad results again, like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
걸려라.
오, 걸렸다, 걸렸어.
이걸로 완성이네요.
마침 밀물대네요. 지금 출발하실 수 있을 겁니다.
자, 그럼 보트 형태로 전환. 오! 이렇게 변하는군.
What the fuck?
이 차량을 설계한 분이 존경스럽네요. 사실 저도 듣기만 들었지 실제로 이렇게 작동하는 건 처음 봐서. 아마 이 차량의 핵심만 건재하다면 다른 형태로도 충분히 바뀔 수 있을걸요?
So help me God, if we turn this shit into a plane, I'm throwing Sin into a week-long timeout. So help me God.
어떻게 이런 코어가 존재할 수 있는 거죠? 정말 대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가 않네요.
네, 파우스트는 대단합니다.
Faust, shut the fuck up.
다들 탑승하세요. 물가에 가서 배로 다시 전환하면 될 거예요.
Aboard the now boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which was something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we get from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
그럼 우리 이제 돈 받아서 외식하러 갈 수 있는 거야?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요. 계약 이행 완료하자마자 재배지 협회에서 보낸 배송 전문 해결사가 오시더니 바로 잔금을 치러주시던데요.
Deviat Association.
오, 생각보다 어마어마한 회사였는데? 좋아! 잔뜩 벌었으니 오늘은 크랩게 말고 오랜만에 돼지고기 어때? 삼겹살로!
좋죠, 누님.
그런데 미카.
네?
이번 개조 목록에 잠수 기능도 있었어?
그럴 리가요?
Deviat is 9. Thank you.
저거 기우는 것 같은데.
야, 빨리 물 빼!
양동이는 어딨죠? 구멍을 찾았어. 이곳.
쾅.
출발할게. 보글보글.
Glub glub.
구명보트 꺼내올게요.
위약금 낼 준비나 해야겠네요.
저작군.
With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Charon's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the boatworks and have the bus repaired. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest.
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다, 나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체 이제 가호를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지? 다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
Alright. And stop. We do have two little mini things to do, though. Interesting. Well, I'll read these before continuing this, obviously. What a cool looking fucking map. Oh, this must be... What the fuck? That boat's huge. Oh, it's got the 3 parts again. Very cool. Alright, well that got us some points for this. I don't think it's actually gonna be possible for me to get either of these, which kinda sucks. Because even if we do a mirror dungeon, like mirror dungeons take a bit for me at least. So I think I mean it's just gonna have to be what it is. Yeah, maintenance is an hour, right? Exactly. So I'd get like maybe 2 done if I pushed it. Took me up to 478, which isn't enough for any of that anyway, so we'll just grab some other stuff. Unfortunate, but is what it is. ETH for free? Yeah. Like, we still got some stuff out of it. Wanted to get this, but again, it's fine. Grab that. Still kept at 40, okay.
다음엔 좀 더 신속하게 끝내보죠.
이행 연습치고는 나쁘지 않은 행진이었다.
의뢰를 완수하긴 했는데 뭐라고 할까? 재미없네.
이행 연습치고는 나쁘지 않은 행진이었다.
Alright. I can stop running this fuck-ass team and go back to this fuck-ass team instead now. $46. Okay. 21. Let's go to 100. Yeah, 100. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to 100 on this thing. I don't think I am. I think it's too much, unfortunately. Too, like, there's a lot of stuff down here for like the harder stuff that I just don't have access to yet. We'll have to see. We'll probably try to push it pretty hard, but yeah. All right, chat. That seems mirrored on MDE 11. Yeah. So unfortunate, but I'll probably try to push it a bit more. Yeah. We'll try to push it more once we're done with Ruina, obviously, because then we'll be able to, like, you know, push farther in this story. Alright, we'll stop there for now. These two will both go inside of Limbus Company 4.5 dock. And I think the nicest thing is, like, I feel like this is a good setup for 5, right? But we do have a little bit more setup for 5 that we can do before we actually start it, so that'll be good. Can't wait for you to enjoy Kanto 5. I'm really excited for it too, but I don't think we're gonna go any farther until I finish Ruina. Like, I know from my understanding we could do Kanto 5 without finishing Ruina first, and it'd be fine. But yeah, it's like, that's like our limit. So maybe if, you know, Ruina starts taking way too long, then maybe that's what we'll do, and we'll, you know, maybe we'll do that, but hopefully it will not. But yeah, feels good, man. That was very cool. I remember why I liked Limbus Company's story so much, because it is really interesting. It's pretty good. So, all right. Chat, we got 2 hours. Probably a little less than 2 hours. You killing Chow today? I think we're gonna try one of the other ones. Today a star is gone. We'll try it again. I haven't played Ruina in a couple days. Okay. I was like I was doing some prep and then I stopped and then like here, hold up, I gotta check something. But yeah. Still one of the hardest lines. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, remembering why I like this shit so much because it's so cool, dude. Okay, blow it up. I have not played, let me double check, Ruina since Friday, Saturday. Saturday was last time I played Ruina when I was doing all that prep. You should skip over Zhao and do the other two. I think that is probably what I'm gonna do because I did a whole bunch of testing on some team stuff that I thought might work. But I kind of got my shit kicked in. And it wasn't working as well as intended, so I wanna spend a little bit more time like fucking around with it. So I think we probably won't do the other two. Shitting on 14. They dislike 14. You can dislike 14, that's fine. But also walking into a room and setting off a grenade and then getting shot for it is funny. I don't care if people dislike things, but if you know, if you say you dislike things and then people disagree with you and then people argue about it, that's fine. Hawk's gun.
Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment.
But yeah.
The book is strange, like clockwork orange.
If it was an issue from either end, or got to a point where it was an issue from either end, I would have told you guys to shut the fuck up. But you know, Uncock's gun, eh? Hawk's gun in Canadian. I have specifically let this play out every time Because I feel like this is probably one of my favorite trailers for like anything, because oh shit, chat, I forgot. I'm saving the VODs, right? So like I gotta well, I could just split the VOD. No, I'm gonna do the smart thing. Chat, we're gonna roll into ads here in a minute. I know it's only been about half an hour. But I think I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna blow up stream and I'm gonna turn stream back on because that makes it easier to save the VOD for Ruina specifically. So I'm gonna blow it up and then I'm gonna start it back up again. And then we'll go over what we've changed. So I'm gonna hit the BRB. I'm gonna blow up stream.